Hey guys, welcome back to CLOCKWISE Crypto. Hope you guys are moving forward to everything that you do. Diving right into it and answering a question: what are the top altcoins within the top 50 that are still good buys? Let's take a look, and we give our opinion based off of market analysis, based off of where the current price point is, and also show you that there's still hope. Yes, altcoins have mooned. Yes, some altcoins have not. But there's still gems out there, specifically high cap gems that are still there that have a high likelihood of clearing their all-time high. So taking a look here at CoinMarketCap, starting down here at 50, we see Bonk at 50, Dog with Hat, Injective down to 48. Very surprised by that. Monero is an OG in the crypto space. Privacy Coin, sitting there at 47. OKB, Immutable X. As we scroll up here, a ton of opportunity. But if you look here the last 7 days, you see what's been trending up, what's been pretty stagnant, like Artificial Superintelligence Alliance has mooned up. But then you'll look at a project like Caspa, which went up but pulled back significantly. Like, it's not really on an upward trend. So there are some projects like that. I would say Render is another one. It mooned up, but like didn't really reach the hype, right? And that's kind of what scares me when we're in a bear market, right? And there's a lot of hype behind a project, right? When there's a lot of hype, typically I get kind of like, I love it. And we've seen that. I love it when people are saying projects are dead, sell them, I'm done with them, right? That's where the opportunity lies. And we've seen that. We've seen everyone turn their back on Cardano. We've seen everyone turn their back on HBAR. We've seen everyone turn their back on XRP only for them to rise from the ashes, right? That's where the gold is. So let's see if we can find some gold today. Our first pick, and it's not going to be a popular one, just like the last couple weren't. It's not going to be a popular one. Our first pick within the top 50 that we think presents the greatest opportunity, short term and long term, for this bull run, I believe, is Ethereum, right? Ethereum, without a doubt. I believe in the reason why. So let's talk about why. The reason why is no one's talking about Ethereum right now, right? Also, the price action with Ethereum's already been tickering up, right? If we take a look here, and we'll just do CoinMarketCap. We're not going to pull up TradingView, even though we probably should. If we take a look here, just at CoinMarketCap's chart, already near its new all-time high. The reason why this is the only project where I will break a rule is because long-term, Ethereum is digital silver, okay? Bitcoin's digital gold, Ethereum's digital silver. So I know long-term, from a price standpoint, and of course, nothing's guaranteed. This isn't financial advice, but long-term perspective, 15, 20, even higher. You know, if we talk about higher prices in the future, $40,000, like Ethereum is the only project that you can price out to compare to Bitcoin. So not only with his market share, but just with the entire platform, Ethereum, digital silver. Will Ethereum, lose their number 2 spot? Maybe they could. But that doesn't take away from the fact that Ethereum at this point is miles away from everyone else. So right now, as it stands right now in this current market conditions and, this current climate in crypto, Ethereum by far is a great hold, short term and long term. Like it's one of those projects where I can sleep at night knowing I have Ethereum. I'm not worried. I know Ethereum, high probability Ethereum is going to be around. All right. Next project, top 50. We think is a good buy. It mooned a little bit, but not too much, which is the only reason why I think it's a good buy still, is Avalanche. So not too many people are talking about Avalanche at all, right? And that's one of the things that I like. I like projects with strong communities, but I like projects that not everyone's talking about yet. So Avalanche, we look at Avalanche. Its all-time high was about $53.50 or so. We look here when it peaked up there and go to the all-time high. Oh no, its all-time high is not that. Recent all-time high went up to 53 during the moon. All-time high is $128. Okay, for Avalanche. So looking at Avalanche at $50, right? Looking at $50, seeing where its all-time high was, it's nowhere near its all-time high yet, right? And we see another thing to look at is the exchanges. It's on the exchanges, it's on the majors, right? It's on the majors. But I believe based off of not only that, but if we look at the community as well, and we see everything that's coming along with Avalanche, and we see this strong community. Avalanche, the high-performance blockchain platform designed for builders who need to scale. Huge community, but also it's a sleeper, and that's what I like. It's a sleeper. No one's talking about Avalanche right now, and I think Avalanche is going to do great things. Continue to make partnerships, right? L Bank made a partnership with L Bank recently, and continuing to engage and continuing to build. So I think Avalanche is a top project to consider. And like I said, guys, everything that we're going to say is probably going to be an unpopular opinion. But if you look at our track record, all of our unpopular opinions have mooned. Okay? So the reason why you want to look to where the attention is not yet, because by the time the attention comes, you want to ride that wave up. So if we look at XRP, nobody was talking about XRP. Everyone's saying XRP that 6 months, or let's say 6 months ago. Let's say 2 months ago, 3 months ago. XRP's dead, is never going to perform, and was concerning because last bull run it didn't do anything, right? And we said, look, I think XRP could be a sleeper, right? Look at what's going on behind the scenes. Look at what's been said publicly. Look at how many people have openly said they're on the sidelines waiting to see the results of the SEC case, right? So the stars aligned and the attention is now XRP, and now people are going to get in, continue to push up the price when you could have got in at 10 cents, right? So Avalanche is one of those stories for us as well. Did fairly well last bull run. Last bull run went from $10 to $128 all-time high. That's great. So now we're at about 50, right? So I don't think a $250 to $500 Avalanche is out of the question. Okay. I think it's a conservative buy. Avalanche has been around since 2020. It's been around, and I think sky's the limit, and it's still a good buying opportunity in our opinion. So next project is going to be Stellar. Now, everyone's talking about Stellar right now, so I will preface that. A lot of people are talking about Stellar now. 3 months ago, we were probably the only channel talking about Stellar. No one was talking about Stellar before this. And I'll dive into why I think Stellar may still be a good buying opportunity. We look at the all-time high. Stellar popped up. I don't think it ever cleared $1, but it did get up there to about 69 cents and got pretty close right now, actually, 66 cents. I would actually, to be completely honest with you guys, though I think Stellar long-term is going to do great, I don't think this price point is there yet. I think a good price point for Stellar is maybe we get a pullback to around the 40-cent range, 40 to 30-cent range, kind of to give you that buffer between the all-time high and where we're at. So if you look to the left here, and we zoom out for you guys to see, we look to the left and you can see a little bit that there's not a lot of play to the, there's not a lot of upside from where it's at. Though I think Stellar is going to kill it. I think you just have to wait a little bit. And I think it's a good buy. Anywhere 40 cents and under. Will it get there? I don't know. But 40 cents and under. If you guys took advantage of that when we were talking about that, cool. If not, I'm sorry as well. But you know, that is a project that I think is going to do well. But we have not seen it clear its all-time high yet, even though it is close. Just a little too, that buffer's a little bit too close to me for the all-time high. But it did make this list only because of the technology, the partnership with MoneyGram, and pretty much doing on a consumer standpoint what XRP is trying to do on a commercial standpoint. So definitely a good opportunity here. And you know, it's crazy to think that like a few months ago it was 8 cents. Crazy to think. Probably about a month ago now. 8 cents. Crazy. So Stellar did make the list though, because I do think it is a good buy. I would just pay attention to those price points. May want to wait for a bit of a pullback to really enter. It's right there. It's at 51. About 51 cents. If you pull back a little bit, anywhere 45 cents and under might be a good buy. A little bit more of a buffer there. So take a look at that. Next project, of course, is HBAR, guys. HBAR is killing it from a price action standpoint. But the reason why it made the list is because of the upward potential. So it's nowhere near its all-time high. Okay, we see that. It's nowhere near its all-time high. It's at 32. Its all-time high is about a little bit over 50. So it's a good buffer. Not exactly the spread like Avalanche was. Avalanche has a huge spread, right? The spread isn't there. The only reason why I'm saying consider HBAR is because the stars are aligning, the partnerships they've established, the international partnerships, but also the U.S. partnerships, along with a pro crypto president. I still think that any price point for Hedera HBAR under 50 cents, 50 cents is a good buy, even though this all-time high is currently 51 cents, right? So I think it's still a good buy, but like I said, a pullback, which I think a pullback's happening right now. If we look at a pullback, I think it's a bit of a pullback, and I think it jumped up to 34 cents. I think it did jump up to 34 cents, I believe, yesterday. But I think the upward potential I'm reading and analyzing, and $1.20 to as high as a $3 to $4 HBAR is in play. So with that price target, and the same thing goes for Stellar. Like Stellar, I don't really have a price target. Stellar's such a long play, and they do terrible marketing. Like it's just a long play. Like it's, you know, if you know, you know. But Hedera, the price points, the price targets for me with Hedera are so high that anything under 50 cents makes sense. Now I'm done accumulating my bag of HBAR. I've been buying HBAR. I've been telling you guys to buy HBAR since it's at 4 cents. Now it's at 32. Okay. So for me, I'm good. But for me, and if I was accumulating, if I look at the top projects right now, I just got introduced to crypto and I'm trying to figure out what projects to get behind with the lowest risk, the best upside. I would consider HBAR 100%. Now, diving into a next project I never talked about before. I don't think I've talked about this project before, but Internet Computer is a project I stumbled upon, and I think the price action on this project is crazy. So looking at Internet Computer, if you look at the all-time high on this project, the all-time high of this project is like over $400. Like it's 428. And it's never recovered. The reason why I think that this project has potential is because of that price action that we're seeing with this all-time high. Now, it could be, you know, it launched, it went straight to the dumps. Looking at when it launched at the end of a bull run. It did. Let's preface that. It launched at the end of a bull run. Okay. So with that being said, they launched at the worst time to launch a project. Let's just call it what it is. So for me, the potential is huge. So looking at ICP, seeing what they're doing, the use case, right? The internet computer hosts secure network resident code and data, build web apps without big tech, and current IT applications are immune to cyber attacks, and unstoppable, capable of processing tokens, and can run under exclusive DAO control. Build Web3 social media, games, DeFi, multi-chain apps, secure front-end ledgers, enterprise apps, and AI models. The internet is evolving fast. So if we look at what is ICP, and this project we never talked about, very exciting. And the reason why, once you dive in, we're not going to dive in that much today, but once you dive in and you see the price action, the reason why I'm giving them a pass on this price action is because they launched at the end of a bull market going into a bear market. So what do you think is going to happen during a bull market? Okay. So people, and think about this, people are buying this whole way down. So 400. So what? It came online on the May 10th. People in a week lost half. So you'll have a lot of people, and that went from $400 to $38, right? You have a lot of people that are holding their bags, waiting for that recovery. You can ride that recovery up to the top. That's the opportunity. And then, of course, you're going to look at the tech. Look at the tech, read the white paper, of course, standard protocol of how you look into a project. Do all that. And when you look at this price action, people are holding bags. Best believe it. People are holding their bags for when they bought it $400, when they bought it $200. You can ride that wave up. You can ride that wave up. That's the opportunity. That's why I'm taking a big look at ICP. And check it out. Nobody's talking about this. Nobody's talking about this yet. So I am very bullish on this project. Okay. I'm very bullish on this project right now. The price action is crazy. And best believe people are holding those bags. People are holding those bags. So the only way I could see, it launches. People got into ICO and dumped at the beginning of a bear market. People bought that up, but people bought it up as well, and people are holding these bags, waiting for it to recover. But they got in at $200, $300, $400. They got in at those prices for sure. So that's the opportunity. $13.60, is a little rich. But the opportunity at hand is, the risk to reward is crazy. The risk to reward is insane. Huge opportunity with ICP, and that's why it's on the list. Let's dive right into the final project here. You guys know, we've talked about it before, over and over again. It's Floki. Floki. Why Floki? Let's dive in. So Floki, in the meme coin space, but is not acting like a meme coin. They're doing pretty much anything but meme coin behaviors. They are delivering real value to the marketplace. Okay, establishing real world partnerships and pretty much setting standards so high. So we look at where it's at. We were talking about Floki all the way back here. We've been talking about Floki for a while now. Okay. You had an opportunity to get in Floki before this pump up. And even down here, talked about Floki. And it's been amazing. Floki's been doing pretty well. The reason why we think Floki is a good play is because of not only the partnerships, but also looking at this price action. It is near its all-time high. I'm not gonna give him a break there when it comes to the criteria. But the break is given where you look at the upside potential. Look at the price of Floki right here. 0.0002161. Pennies. Less than a penny. I can't even call it pennies. It's crumbs. Okay. that's the opportunity at hand when we talk about why did we make an exception to the rule of not buying near all-time highs, is because we're talking about crumbs. And we're talking about a project that that has sister projects called TokenFi. We're talking about a project that, and by all means, I'm an investor in Floki. I do have Floki. I do have Ethereum. I do have Stellar. I do have HBAR. Okay, I don't have ICP yet. Getting ICP for sure, like soon, because I'm not gonna wait. Just because you see that spread with ICP is crazy. Anyways, Floki gets a pass because it's crumbs. Gets a pass because of what they're doing across the board, and as well as the upward potential of what typically happens with meme coins in bull cycles, right? Typically what happens is they explode, if not for a season. And then you got a project that's in the meme coin space, birthed in the meme coin space, but then also is adding real value. It's a no-brainer. It's a no-brainer. So definitely wanted to highlight this. You guys, got a handful of projects that we are looking at. We're going to dive into ICP, and you guys are going to be along for that ride. If we'll see if it plays out, just because it's in the top. ICP is in the top 50. Okay, ICP is number 26 right now, and the tokenomics make a lot of sense. Okay, and the upward potential is there. So definitely love what I'm seeing here, and definitely love the opportunity at hand. We're going to dive a little bit deeper so you can see what we are seeing as we continue to research and pull the trigger on that project, guys. So hope you guys got some value out of this video. Keep moving forward in everything that you do. We'll see you soon.